All right, so we're going to play a few songs. Like we said, we've not played in close to 10 years our stuff. So this is a fun walk down memory lane. Bear with us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I could wrap up your innocence, I'd have it done quick. Keep it from the wolves of this present darkness. Trade your crown of thorns for a crown of joy. I was wearing my weariness like a badge of glory. Trading in secrets after nothing remains. I was checking my pockets and counting my change. Words in my ears, the winds up above. Now I'll shed my skin when I jump right into this river of love. You get moved by the Spirit, but I'm so out of touch. You're down on your knees. I'm down on my luck. You're doing your labor in the fields of the Lord. I'm working hard at nothing in this cheap room anymore. Now the words in my ears, the winds up above. I will shed my skin when I jump right into this river of love. But your spirit is willing, but my flesh is weak. Used to make my pronouncements, now it's harder to speak. And dig up a word that is good for the soul. 'Cause down in these minds there's a lot of fools. Words in my ears, the winds up above. I will shed my skin when I jump right into this river of love. I will jump right into this river of love. Let me jump right into this river of love.
Played one song, that was good. So that song Mel recorded on her album called Neither Slave Nor Free, which is her latest album from 12 years ago. If you guys are still seeing the view of everyone on the screen and you want to just make the screen large of just us, you can do that down at the bottom with the screen view. So, just so you know. You probably all know more about Zoom than we do.
Looks like everybody's hanging in there. I see some chats coming through, so good. And if it sounds horrific, just say that in the chat.
And you can also go to Facebook Live where we know we are sideways. Sorry, I don't know how to fix it. But the sound might be, sound quality might be a little better on Facebook, not sure.
We really appreciate all you guys being here. I think it's really cool that, that's one good thing that's come out of COVID-19, is that we all get to do this through Zoom from all over the place. So different countries, different states, this is very cool.
So we're getting word that the sound quality is better on Facebook, but it's okay on Zoom too. So if you want to go to Facebook, my Facebook page is under Scott B. Bomar, and we are streaming there, but we are sideways. So maybe open Facebook on your browser and you can listen to the sound there and see the video here, whatever you want to do. You guys will figure it out. This is a song that I wrote in Nashville about a long time ago, 15 years or so.
Crazy.
And it's called Angry Moon. 1, 2.
You know 7? one?
I'm on the wrong fret.
Here we go.
Told you guys we haven't played in a long time.
That is-
Oh, angry moon, breaking in my room with your cold, crooked grin. No one asked you to come in. Go away, no make her stay. She loaded up the car while you just watched us fall apart. Now she's lying here, but she's already gone. Well, she used to look at me as if I hung you in the sky. Now her back's to me, I'm in the dark. I see her on her side. Won't you tell her that I'm sorry? That's the least that you can do. But you don't do a damn thing, shame on you. Oh, angry moon, wake her up. It's gone far enough. There've been bitter, broken words. Some were mine and some were hers. Remember when we'd touch her skin? You used to wrap us in your light. Now I see you have a darker side. You'll both be gone before the break of day. Well, she used to look at me as if I hung you in the sky. Now her back's to me, I'm in the dark. I see her on her side. Won't you tell her that I'm sorry? That's the least that you can do. You don't do a damn thing, shame on you. Oh, angry moon. When there's no second chance for an angry man, what else can he do but blame that angry moon? Well, she used to look at me as if I hung you in the sky. Now her back's to me, I'm in the dark. I see her on her side. Won't you tell her that I'm sorry? That's the least that you can do. Well, tell her that I'm sorry. Say the words, you crazy fool. But you don't do a damn thing, shame on you. Oh, angry moon. Oh, angry moon.
Cool.
Right.
Thanks for the claps. We see you. We see you. Very fun. Good to see you. Adam's here. Rebecca's here. Sarah's here. Hello, everybody. So this next one is one that Scott wrote that a couple of you requested. I think you're gonna like it.
So, when I was in like middle school,
You're about to call out your dad, aren't you?
So when I was in middle school, like probably 7th grade or so, I said to my dad one time, I said, "So Dad, are you ever like pulling into the driveway of our house and you think, man, this is my house, I have to pay for it, that's my wife and my kid in there, I'm responsible for these people, like, do you ever just have that feeling of like this crazy responsibility as you're pulling in the driveway?" And he was like, "Yeah, I've had that feeling." And I said, "So what do you do?" And he says, "Sometimes I want to just keep on driving." And that was alarming to hear. But
Your dad's on this, you know.
yeah, I know.
But anyway,
It was actually the
he
first
came up with
time.
a good song
It was
out of
actually the first time an adult kind of said an adult thing to me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's." So I guess adults also have feelings of being overwhelmed and stuff. So anyway, I took that concept of Keep On Driving and made a very different type of song about it. My dad never kept on driving, fortunately. In fact, my mom and dad are having their 49th wedding anniversary in a couple of weeks. So I just took that phrase, and the rest is pretend. And I like it better when Mel sings this song. So.
What if I kept on driving like a kid running away from home? How long would it take you to find somebody new if I let you alone? If I didn't leave a Ford in a dress, baby, we made great love, but we made such a mess. Can't help but wonder if we've got anything left to be sad if I decided to keep on driving. What if I kept on driving? What time would you wake up and find the lights still on? Who's the first person you call? Tell them I was finally gone. Would you cry yourself back to sleep? Would you feel free from the promises we swore we keep? Would you feel guilty, betrayed, or even relieved if I decided to keep on driving? I wondered how it feels to hear your name whispered by the wind. Nothing to hold but the wheel, never turning around again. If I kept on driving, would you get dressed and go to work anyway? Where would you run to when you got off at the end of the day? Would you see my shadows on the wall? Would you hear my footsteps down the hall? Baby, did you even miss me at all before I decided not to keep on driving? Not to keep on driving. Fun. Thanks for the claps. We see it. We see it.
The silent claps.
Oh, we noticed that, by the way. We do know that it's our anniversary and we're doing all sad songs. It's kind of the nature of the beast. We like to do our sad songs. Thanks for the claps.
So,
Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Valerie. It's so cool to see everybody here. I'm still like can't get over it. It's like everybody's here. It's so cool, even though it's in our house.
sorry about all the tuning. I told you I haven't done a gig in 9 years, and after about 6 years ago, we finally let the road crew go. We had a road manager and several roadies, and you know, after several years, we decided to cut them loose. So no one here to tune the guitars.
So bad. All right.
So when we used to play music a lot, I put out this CD called This Kind, and I called it This Kind because people used to ask me what kind of music I wrote, and so I wrote a song. I think this is probably the first song I ever wrote. I was in college, and my dad turned me on to Steve Earle. I was really into Bruce Springsteen, and he said, you should listen to Steve Earle. And I said, no, that's country music. I'm not interested in country music. And he said, no, you gotta Gotta listen to Steve Earle. So I started listening to Steve Earle, and I kind of got inspired to start writing kind of country-ish kind of stuff. And this was, I think, the first song that I wrote, and I put it on that album, This Kind. And then Melanie and I did a duo album called Maladies of Love.
Ooh,
under the name
90s.
Bomar.
Check out the back picture.
Yeah, well, I think we were keeping the 90s alive well into the 2000s. And there we are, back when I had long hair.
That's so Nirvana.
Yeah, we've been keeping the 90s alive for a good 25 years now, but and all lowercase, notice. You don't use capital letters, it's not cool. So we recorded this, I recorded this song Free on my album, and then kind of like that song Keep on Driving, I decided I liked it better when Mel sang it. So we re-recorded it for the Bomar album, and I saw the Baldridges were on here earlier. The Baldridges once came to see us at some club in West Hollywood where we were introduced by the MC as, ladies and gentlemen, Lomar. So that was like our Spinal Tap moment. One of
So we're
many.
glad they're back.
Yeah.
I want to say hello to Matthew and Fiona from London. I think it's 2 a.m. there, so you guys are rocking it. Thank you very much.
Wow,
We're
impressive.
supposed to be in England right now, and we were going to hike with Matthew and Fiona, but COVID-19 happened. So we went on a wilderness trek instead, and we get to do this concert.
And now you get to be here for our party.
Yes.
So, all right. Anyway.
And hello to everybody else. Hello, Kelsey. Hello. Hello. Rami. Hello. All right, so yeah, this one's called Free. Let's see.
If you are not muted, we're going to go ahead and just mute everybody. You can unmute yourself if you need to, but just to make sure, I hear some people figuring stuff out.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Let's see. This is fun. We should play. We should play a gig more than once every 9 years.
But then we sing along. That's right. You can sing along.
It's
play along too if you have an instrument. So make it work.
And it's easier to play a gig when you don't have to leave the house or put on pants. So I'm just kidding. I have on pants. Okay, so this next song is an example of when you write a song that is nostalgic for the past, and then so much time changes that now I'm nostalgic for the time that I wrote the song that I was nostalgic of the past. So I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, and when I was growing up there was 2 newspapers in town, the Nashville Banner and the Tennessean. And at some point there was only one paper in Nashville. And so this song was kind of inspired by that. It was also inspired by how Applebee's represents everything that's wrong with America. And it was also kind of inspired by when Mel was growing up in Chesapeake, Virginia, there was a place called RB's Roast Beef, like the letter R, the letter B. And then it got run out of business. It was a little local place, and it got run out of business when Hardee's came and put up a restaurant across the street. So
Little Earl's is still there. I'd like to point that out.
Little Earl's Market is still there, still holding on.
Still holding on.
So this song is kind of about all that, but the reason I say it's nostalgia for a time of nostalgia is when I wrote the song, I was nostalgic for a time when a town would have 2 newspapers. Now I'm nostalgic for the concept of newspapers. So if you don't know what a newspaper is, it's how people used to find out things back in the day. So with that preamble, which is longer than the song itself, here's Two Paper Town. I remember when this was a 2-paper town. A big company came in and shut one of them down. Seems now all you get is one point of view, and it don't really matter which side you're on, 'cause nobody wins when our choices are gone. Both sides of a story often lead to the truth. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe it's no big deal. It's just my opinion, it's just how I feel. I dream of a world, it's not all the same, where freedom is more than a word that we say, where you can say what you think, no one would dare put you down. I dream of a world that's a 2-paper town. I used to eat my lunch in this small sandwich shop. Now there's a neon chain across that parking lot. They said we could have it our way, so that's what we did. And there's a superstore out by the interstate. I get my shirts and my tires and my eggs in one place. Hey, I guess it's convenient. Yeah, it is what it is. Save a few dollars, but what is the cost? When they don't know your name, seems like something is lost. I dream of a world that's not all the same, where a man with a vision can still find his way, where the little guy says to the big boys, you can't shut me down. I dream of a world that's a 2-paper town. Somewhere in the third world, a man drinks the same soda as me. Funny, we're further than ever from mankind living in peace. I dream of a world where, though we're not the same, freedom is more than a word that we say, where you can say what you think, and no one would dare put you down. I dream of a world, I dream of a world, I dream of a world that's a two-paper town. A two-paper town.
Thank you.
Thank you. We see all the applause.
We see you. We see your chats. We see your applause.
So if you're just joining us, we're streaming here. We're also streaming on Facebook Live under my account, which is Scott B. Bomar. We are sideways on Facebook. We know. We don't know how to fix it. So just turn your
We're
head.
from the 90s.
We don't. This is all new. This is our first online gig, and our first gig in
Hello to Jed.
about a decade.
Bill Craig. Hello.
So
Hi, Carolina.
we.
So this next song is one that we wrote together, and we wrote it together quite a while ago.
Yeah, I think we wrote this in 2001. This is the first song Mel and I ever wrote together. And so you're thinking, well, this is the anniversary, 20th anniversary concert. Now we're going to get a love song. Nope, not so much. The first song we wrote together was not a love song. But we loved each other and when we wrote it, and we still love each other. So that kind of makes it a love song. And it goes like this. Oh, and this one was a request from several of you.
Yay.
And this one was on the Bomar CD.
Wow.
Headlights come cutting across the darkness. I am shifting in my seat. Let out a breath and crack the window. Finally find the words to speak. My pulse is pounding while I whisper all that my heart it wants to scream. You gave me everything I wanted, but not the one thing that I need. I need room enough to love you. You need room enough to see I may not be what you're wanting, or who you want me to be. I need room enough to love you. I need room enough to breathe. Gotta keep my heart wide open. Save the space is just for me. The gravel grinds under the tire. We pull up and you're shut down. If only I could make you understand. You're so determined that I'm bound. And every time I try to touch you, you hold me like you can't let go. And I have no time to miss you when I can never be alone. I need room enough to love you. You need room enough to see I may not be what you're wanting, or who you want me to be. I need room enough to love you. I need room enough to breathe. Gotta keep my heart wide open. Save a space is just for me. And I'm not roaming out of reach. You need to see that I have changed. I need room enough to love you. You need room enough to see I may not be what you're wanting, or who you want me to be. I need room enough to love you. I need room enough to breathe. Gotta keep my heart wide open. Save the space is just for me. And I need room. I need room. I need room. I need room enough to love you. You need room enough to see
may not be what you're wanting, but who you want me to be. I need room enough to love you, I need room enough to breathe. Gotta keep my heart wide open, save a space is just for me.
You want diamonds in a ring of gold. You say you want stories to remain untold. And all the promises we made from the cradle to the grave. And all I want is you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Craig's. Hello, Ross's. Hello, Paul. Hopefully we said hello to everybody. If not, we still love you. We want to say we appreciate all of you and hope you're all doing very well during this craziness. So we figured with all the stuff going on that it would be nice to have a little break for some music. So that's what we're doing. All right, this next one is one by an artist called Julie Miller that we really like a lot. Buddy and Julie Miller, if you don't know them, look them up. They have some fantastic tunes.
This might be the song that we have performed the most when we were playing a lot of gigs. We always played this song because we like it. Which is a great reason, actually, to play a song.
Wow. This is so funny to do without anybody in the room but us. But yet, I see all your faces, so you're all here. Very cool. When I die, don't cry for me. In my Father's arms I'll be. The wounds this world left on my soul will all be healed and I'll be home. Sun and moon will be replaced with the light of Jesus. right? The banjo-tar makes an appearance. It's always fun.
Everything's better with banjo-tar. All right, so we got a couple more tunes for you. This next one is another request. Actually, a few people requested this this week, and I had to go relearn it.
Gary and Sue are here. Hi, Gary and
Hey,
Sue.
Gary and Sue. This is a song.
Cheryl.
When I was growing up in Tennessee, there was a tourist attraction called Ruby Falls. That
Vanessa's excited.
Vanessa's very
I saw
excited.
that.
Vanessa requested this one, and we used to drive on the freeway or the interstate, as they call it in Tennessee, and we would drive down the road and would see these barns, and on the side of the barn it would say "See Ruby Falls." They're like, I guess Ruby Falls would pay farmers to use their barns as billboards.
Hi, Doris. Hi, cousin Eric.
And that's
Hi, Ellen.
that's about all that I know about Ruby Falls. I think my mom took me there when I was a little kid.
Hi, Swansons. Hi, Jeremiah.
But I don't remember much about it. So anyway, that's the sum total of my knowledge about Ruby Falls, but this is a song called Ruby Falls.
You have to look at Fiona and Matthew. Hi, Fiona and Matthew.
Oh my gosh, it's the middle of the night.
Hi, Keith.
Now
Hello,
that's,
everybody.
Now that's good friends. Fiona and Matthew, we
Kirby.
met in Switzerland a couple years back when we were hiking, backpacking through Switzerland, and we met these guys, and they're awesome. And they live in England, and they are awake right now at 3 o'clock in the morning just to watch us.
Okay, and I also need to mention
which is
Maki
great.
Yoshida. Hi, Maki.
From Japan.
So we have people from Canada, people from England, people from Japan.
Nice.
Very cool. People from all over, looks like.
We are multi-continental.
Yes. Hi, Mish.
Oh,
All right,
Mitch.
anyway.
Oh, and there's Bryce.
Hi, Bryce.
Look at all these people. This is so cool to see everybody.
Okay, yes, sorry.
All right, so
I'm
this
getting
is
excited
called.
about looking at the computer off screen.
This is called Ruby Falls.
Okay.
Tennessee, on the interstate, a radio mile high sunshine afternoon. And I looked up, almost missed it. Broadside barn sign by the road. I pulled over and cried on the shoulder. Broke down thinking about her by the road. All I know is I wanna be there the next time Ruby falls in love. It's been so long since I left there, and now I can't remember why I did. Thought I'd forgotten till I saw her name there. But you can't turn your back on a girl like that. I pulled over and cried on the shoulder. Broke down thinking about her by the road. All I know is I wanna be there the next time Ruby falls in love. Goodbye was the last thing that I said. I've been roaming, searching, wandering ever since. I guess the highway came between us. Now that's the only thing in this world that I've got left. I pulled over and cried on the shoulder. Broke down thinking about her by the road. All I know is I wanna be there the next time Ruby falls
somebody's talking about Walmart.
Uh-oh. All right, so we got a request for the Walmart song. We're going to do, this next song will be our last official song, and then since there's a request for the Walmart song, we'll throw that one in. But obviously, you can leave if you need to. You don't have to stay for the Walmart song.
We're going to do the Walmart song, then we're going to open it up for some chatting if people want to chat. Because
some
people in here might want to talk to each other.
Yeah, when we're done playing, we can keep the Zoom meeting going as long as you guys want. We can hang out and chat, and some of you might want to chat with each other. So if you get bored during this next song, you can scroll through all the people who are here and see who you want to chat with after we're done.
Hello, Lola.
Okay, so what are we doing? Oh, yeah. So, as I've said 17 times already, I'm from Tennessee. Mel's from Virginia. So this next song is by the Carter family. And the Carter family are kind of the original stars of country music. They were recorded in the 1920s. They were sort of discovered or recorded for the first time in the city of Bristol, which is literally on the border of Tennessee and Virginia. So we appreciate the Carter family because they ushered in basically a whole commercial genre of music, and they recorded it right on the Virginia-Tennessee line. And being Virginia and Tennessee, we figure we got to do a Carter family song because that's representative of our roots.
And we were just at River of Jordan 2 summers ago with St. John's. It was very cool.
This song is called River of Jordan, so
I guess that was a surprise.
Yeah. Here we go.
Some of these days, well, I'm gonna sing in the heavenly choir. Oh, I'm gonna sing in the heavenly choir some of these days. Hallelujah, I'm gonna sing in the heavenly choir. I'm gonna sing in the heavenly choir some of these days. Well, I'm gonna eat at the welcome table. Welcome table some of these days. Hallelujah, I'm gonna eat at the welcome table. I'm gonna eat at the welcome table some of these days.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Well, that was the last song, but I can clearly see from the clapping that we're getting a call for an encore.
We don't know how encores work in this day and age. But of course, feel free to go as you need.
So we'll do a brief encore, then we'll open it up for chatting. This is the Walmart song. It's called Walmart 24-Hour Walmart Parking Lot Blues is the name of this song. And people always request this, or they did. They used to request this from us. Where I grew up, the hot thing to do on Friday or Saturday night was to hang out at Walmart. And so I wrote this song, 24-Hour Walmart Parking Lot Blues, which always reminds me of the time that I called a Walmart to find out what time they closed. And the woman answered and she says, 24-Hour Walmart. And I said, yeah, what time do you guys close tonight? And she said, 24-Hour Walmart. So I felt kind of dumb. And that was probably the birth of the title of this song, 24-Hour Walmart Parking Lot Blues. Kendall requested this, Andrew requested this.
Yeah!
A bunch of people requested this, so I had to go look up the lyrics, I confess. So we're hoping I can remember them long enough to get through this.
I also think you maybe never hung out in a Walmart parking lot.
No.
Rebecca and I can sing along in the background if you want.
So here we go. Hopefully remembering the lyrics. Walmart Parking Lot Blues. There ain't a whole lot of things you can do in this town. After 10 p.m. everything shuts down. We used to hang out at the Dairy Queen, but we got kicked out for never buying anything. We could drive to the river or the railroad tracks, spray paint our names on an overpass. We could get drunk and go cow tipping tonight, but I know a place they never shut out the light. So get in your trucks, boys, follow me down out by the interstate on the edge of town. It's Saturday night, we got nothing to do. It's the 24-hour Walmart parking lot blues. Everybody's hanging out by the shopping carts, smoking cigarettes and popping bottles of Coors. Allman Brothers blaring from the radio of a souped up, customized Camaro. There's a girl over there, she's looking at you. She got hairspray bangs and a heart tattoo. Go talk to her, you got nothing to lose but your 24-hour Walmart parking lot blues. There's a pretty little girl up by the video games. I tried to win her something from the claw machine. I didn't get her number, but that's alright, cause she was staring at me damn near all night. But now I'm packing it up, boys, I'm going home. If you need a ride, you best come on. I'll see you next week if there's nothing to do. It's the 24-hour Walmart parking lot blues. Trucks, boys, follow me down out by the interstate on the edge of town. It's Saturday night, we got nothing to do. It's the 24-hour Walmart parking lot blues.
Oh boy.
All right, so this is the true end of the encore and the true end of the concert. We realized that we literally did not do one single love song tonight. And so we're going to end with, this is a cover song by Van Morrison, and this song is important because this was supposed to be the song that was going to be the first dance at our wedding. But we got married, as you know, 20 years ago, which is why we're here celebrating. And 20 years ago, there wasn't really the option if the DJ forgot to bring a song to just like go online and stream the song. So the DJ pulled us aside. This, by the way, is after the air conditioning went out in the church and the photographer didn't show up.
It was a crazy day.
It was a crazy day, but we were married. What we went there to accomplish was accomplished. And we get to the reception and the DJ says, guys, I forgot to bring the Van Morrison song for your first dance. So he played another song that Mel had never heard before. So
I never heard that version of it, at least. Yeah.
So this is
this was supposed to be.
This was supposed to be our first dance. So 20 years later, we're going to set things right, and we can't literally dance right now because we're playing music, but we're dancing in our hearts. So to end this concert, this is our first dance song. Stick around afterwards. We'll chat as long as you guys want to. But
bring
thank
your
you.
own wine if you'd like, or water, or whatever your beverage of choice. We'll have a miniature happy hour on Saturday evening.
Thank you for hanging out and for letting us dust off the guitars and play music again after a very long time. We play at church every week, but other than that, the guitars never get out of the case and get any exercise. So it's nice to play music again as a duo. So thanks for indulging us and showing up. It means a lot. And here we are, Van Morrison, Crazy Love. I can hear her heartbeat for 1,000 miles, and the heavens open every time she smiles. And when I come to her, that's where I belong. Yes, I'm running to her like a river song. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love.
It's got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. When I come to him, when the sun goes down, takes away my trouble. It takes away my grief, takes away my heartache in the night like a thief. It gives me love, 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 crazy love. It gives me love, 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 crazy love.
Yes, I need her in the daytime.
Need her,
Yes, I need her in the night.
need her.
I
I wanna throw my arms around him, kiss and hug him tight.
almost as smooth as our fake first dance. And when I'm returning from so far away, she give me some sweet and loving, and she brightens up my day.